Pituitary Tumor Adventure. Saturday, June 26th, 1:03 a.m. It's really hard. It's like you're never comfortable. Now I have a hot water bottle here, my lower belly, and it feels good, but I have to be very careful. It's like right now it needs to go. Before I had a hot flash, and well, it's not just being hot. I'm too young for menopause, but I had hot and cold flashes before, so the hormone problems, and well, I think it's a hot flash. So it's when you're just too hot, it's uncomfortable and you want to cool down. Then you have a hot flash, it's like something needs to happen now. Otherwise you feel like you're going to explode. It's like you get hotter and hotter and hotter. It's like, and the ACs are just sometimes too slow to really crank up. And usually I hate when the AC blows directly onto me. But I had it on turbo and like blowing at me, and I was like, well, we don't have a walk-in freezer, but we have like a freezer that's like long, and I open it and just try to stand into the freezer. And yeah, it's just always uncomfortable. Or for example, I'm too hot, so I need the AC, I need air, but not on my arms and not on my legs. So I'm actually wearing long pants now, thin ones, and that kind of helps because I just need to, the arms are good now, but I need to have my legs like covered, even though when I'm hot. Or like when the AC is on, I need to put my arms underneath this, because I can't have it like the cold air touch it. I keep eating mint leaves. I actually made it to more sleep, but never, like usually I just get like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or never more than 1 hour. But I think I would say it's like 4 hours and 10 minutes I got yesterday. And I'm being conservative. So, my pooping, my diarrhea got so much better. But like the Bistro chart, I got to a 5, like 4 times as a got 5s, but then now I'm at the 7 again. I don't know if it is because I ate 2 eggs, but it was worth it. So it's also, I'm never satisfied. I know that from eating disorder, like when you crave something, and then like you just need to have this, then you're good. Then you have it, but you're not good. It doesn't satisfy you. It doesn't. So I only eat meat. What I've been doing before for months, and but yeah, of course, you'd say that's so restrictive. Of course, you crave other things. Or when I was keto, or even before keto, when I ate everything, I know those episodes. It doesn't matter what you eat. I would just make it worse. Carnivore here is actually saving me. Because I remember like when I, usually like when I'm, like, yeah, because I'm also depressed. So I remember when I was like really depressed and I have this, I call it food OCD, and just, of course, sugar addiction, all that. And I remember I looked at the online at the menu from Baskin and Robbins, and it took me like 2 hours to decide which flavor I want. So which, and do you want a shake? Do you want to, like, I mean, there are so many combinations. It's, for me, decisions sometimes are so hard. And really, so I was like, okay, I need this and this. No, I need, oh, but then, oh, no, wait. So really, it took me so long. I finally knew exactly what I wanted. I texted it to Paul and he brought home the wrong thing. You can imagine what happened. Oh my gosh. It was so bad. But the thing is, it wouldn't have even mattered. He could have brought exactly what I have asked for. Because that happened multiple times too. Like other scenarios. Remember, I suddenly then, or I, food OCD, I know exactly what I have in the larder, in the fridge, in the freezer, everywhere, what's what, like in my bed, like shaking. I need this. I could combine this and that with that, or I could eat this and this and that to combine together, or no, this is what. And suddenly I'm like, yes, this is what I need. This and this and fuck. Now I need to have it. Then it's like, okay, I need this. This is what I need. This is what I crave. So I go get it, make it, get it. You know what? Doesn't change. That incompleteness or craving, or I don't know what it is, that uncomfortable feeling is still there. Because it has nothing to do with food. And I'm so uncomfortable. I'm stuffing animals here. Like, so now I have the same, a little bit like, oh, I crave flavor, of course, still. I crave flavor. Then suddenly I'm like, oh, ice cream or potato casserole. It's bullshit. Why? It's like, I don't know why. It's because I was streaming something with potato gratin, I don't know. Or like, or just different flavor, but I know it. So if I wouldn't be strict carnivore, if I wouldn't have planned as like already gone through sugar addiction, if I wouldn't already be like 19 months strict carnivore, I probably would give in. Oh, I think now I know. It needs to be here. Oh, better. Yeah, you're like never comfortable. Because yeah, as I said, it won't change. It won't help you. And now at least it makes it just worse, because then you binge eat on, and you try this, you try that, because then you think, oh, if I popcorn, that's what it is. Yes, so you eat popcorn. No, it's not that. Ice cream, that's what. And usually it's like the bad foods, but it doesn't even have to be the bad foods. It can be like ribeye steak, or it could be whatever. It doesn't, you just make it worse and worse. And then I got these crazy attacks because, well, I don't do well with carbs and sugar and all those bad foods, right? So now at least I don't make it worse. Oh, you see, now who Starting to get hot, starting to get hot. Yep, it's starting. So, yeah, Carnivore is saving me because, but I do have to say, so I ate 2 eggs, and for a little short time it actually was great. So first I made an omelette, just 1 egg, and I don't flip my omelets. I leave the top like very basically raw, like sticky. Put some ground beef on it and roll it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It did help. Like, wow. So it was worth to eat some eggs. The second one was, yeah, I just made some flank steak and then dipped it in raw egg yolk. And the whites I just put in the microwave and ate it. Oh, and it really helped. Like, oh, it was good. So I don't know, maybe I got a little bit worse diarrhea again because I ate those eggs, but I have to pick and choose my battles, and I have to say it was worth it. It was worth it. And usually I do well with eggs. I don't have problems with eggs but with stuff like this, for me, it's always this, when I have GI problems or whatever, always back to meat, salt, water. That's like my safe haven. And like even steak, because sometimes ground beef or slow cooked I don't tolerate, or so that's actually my safe haven. And I feel it's easier for my body to get back after those crazy antibiotics, to get back the gut flora, the biome, with just one food, with just one protein, one fat. So instead of also chicken and eggs, and it's always, it has to adjust, it's change, it's too much work for my body right now. But the eggs were worth it. So yeah, but it's just, you're like never comfortable. I'm also eating because I'm fucking bored. I'm too tired to really do anything. I'm watching sitcoms, and what actually really helps me is posting on Instagram and Facebook. Well, I don't post on Facebook really. I post on Instagram and link it to Facebook. And on YouTube, it helps me, or it keeps me busy doing something. Because reading is too, I would like to read. I put my book next to me here, so maybe tomorrow I'll try, but still can't focus enough. I actually, since I started posting about my Pituitary Tumor Adventure, you see, now it's perfect, the cold air, but not on my, I don't like it on my arms. I can swing it a bit, I can close it a bit maybe. It doesn't go directly to me. I don't like it when it goes directly at me, except I have a hot flash and it might need to blow. Yeah, so it's funny, since I started all this, I lost actually a lot of followers on Instagram. Well, I had like, oh my gosh, I don't remember, 1,100 and something. Now I have like 1,080. So I have like, I don't have a lot of followers at all. So like, I do that for me, but really, I keep telling Paul, I feel, don't get me wrong, but I feel betrayed. Because I remember when I read all those pages, what to expect after surgery, and like I did research, and like, oh yeah, most of our patients, they go home after one night in the hospital and stuff like that. I think I've been there 4 nights. I just didn't expect it to be so brutal. I mean, I was expecting, yeah, I can't lift heavy for a long time. It takes a long time to heal. Yes, I was expecting like headaches, migraines, no stuff. I was expecting hormonal problems, because I probably need to figure out, do I need some hormones to, even to get my hormones balanced again, because I barely have a pituitary gland anymore. But I didn't expect it's written down about the withdrawals, but I didn't expect it to be brutal, everything. I didn't expect the diarrhea, the antibiotics, or that I can't sleep, like, that I just don't get sleep for days. I didn't get any sleep. Just 10 minutes and then I'm awake again, and you don't get any deep sleep like that. So I have like lethargy. It's like, now it's okay, but sometimes even doing this is hard, because my body is so heavy. I lost a lot of weight, but my body is so heavy. I have tingling everywhere. Oh, what really helps is once Paul massaged my feet, like, helped me to get more a feeling of my body again. I feel my body better. He did that while I was trying to fall asleep. That helped so much. But I didn't expect, I thought when the tumor is out, I don't have depression anymore. The depression is so bad. It's so bad. And I don't know, I just didn't expect it, that I'm so weak, and the lethargy, and the taste, the anesthesia, the PTSD. So I feel like betrayed. I'm like, and I tried to find stuff online about people. I mean, I'm not the only one that's going through that. And hey, yeah, mine was a macronoma. It got up to 2 centimeters, but there are others, they have like 5 centimeters, like huge, or it's not even just the size. They have like sticky ones, and it took like 7 hours to get out. Hell no, there's so much worse stuff than me. Yeah, I know. But there's nothing, no one was telling me about this stuff. No one's telling me about, like, I think on Instagram I find a little bit of something now, but honestly I also stopped researching it, because I it would be, well, that never happens. You never find someone that goes exactly through the same stuff like you do, because I don't want to hear other shit that then put stuff in my head, or like, and I suffer so much. I can't see others suffering right now, or I need to concentrate on me. But I think on Instagram I found a woman. She said she just doesn't feel comfortable in her bed. She feels like every 30 seconds her sheets needed to be changed. And luckily I don't have that feeling, but I have other feelings, like I totally relate. So like, you're just never comfortable, like, or you find something, like you find a position, just what I did with, it's not comfortable anymore. You find something, oh wow, this is it. Oh, so good. And then 30 seconds later, oh man, it's it doesn't work. Oh, now this is it. Oh no, So you never get a break. It's So I'm actually glad I saw that from that moment, because it made me, oh, okay, apparently that's normal, that you're just never comfortable for a while. But also, how long does it take to get the anesthesia taste out of your mouth? I don't, like, there is not that much out there. So, I mean, I'm selfish and I have to be selfish now. I do this is therapy for me. I do this for me. But I put it out in public because maybe there are others, maybe in 10, 20 years, I don't know, on YouTube later, maybe they come across one of my videos and I, like, a little thing like, get your feet massaged so you get a better feeling of your body again. Maybe that's a complete world changer. I don't know how to say it. A complete game changer for another person that went through that surgery, because, and then it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's what I need, that's what helps so much, but would never thought about it. Or so yeah, maybe it does help someone. Or yeah, I just never thought it would be that brutal. Still weird, me eating plants. Yeah, so after Paul massaged my feet, I got some more hours in. Hours? No, never hours. Maybe half an hour I got in. This is also so funny. So many times after I wake up, after sleeping session, I feel like, oh my gosh, I slept for 3 hours. Or at least an hour. And then it's just like half an hour, 20 minutes. It's so weird. And what did I want to say? Yeah, so I still get that gross taste, but the gum really helps. That's also good. But then at the same time, I feel like the gum makes me more hungry or lust for more flavored food, or like, I hate, like, the gum needs to, when I'm done with all that shit, the gum needs to go. It makes me, yeah, because like, I don't like sweet stuff anymore, because you change your taste buds when you become carnivore. You change your taste buds. You don't then suddenly, like, oh my gosh, what is it? Sometimes I make a dish with eggs or egg yolks, and it even tastes sweet. Or like salt cured egg yolks. It even has like a sweet taste. Or I never got to the point to reintroduce fish and seafood, but scallops, they really sweet. And it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna, but if I would, like, take actual sugar, I think, like, I would eat a piece of cake or something, I probably would, like, oh, like, wow, that's so sweet, that's too much. But then you get accustomed to it very quickly again, because then it's like, you don't like it and you like it at the same time as you do and you don't, because those spikes you up. I don't know. That's why I wouldn't take any honey. Or like, yeah, this here, my liposomal vitamin C, that really is just citric acid, a little bit of alcohol to preserve it, but purified water, alcohol, citric acid, it's in a way sweet. So the gum, I think, well, it's very minty, but it is sweet in a way. I feel like maybe the gum makes me also crave more flavor, because the gum is actually very strong flavor. But as I said, right now I have to pick and choose my battles, and when I wake up and get that bad taste in my mouth that makes me so nauseous, I need gum and it helps, so that's good. I choose that. And yeah, also I woke up and so I got a hot flash, and it's just, yeah, I was really early. Now it's better again, but earlier I was so depressed. It's like I don't want to feel better. I don't want to do anything. I just don't want to. Yeah. And I used to get these depressions. They came out of nowhere. I know depression, like I used to be depressed like because of my life, or I didn't like, or like a constant depression, but you can kind of hide it, you can still function. But then I started to love my life, and then I started to get these depressions out of nowhere, really. And they also went away, just out of nowhere, and bad depressions. Like sometimes I was just, of course I could always eat, binge eat, and just staring up in the ceiling or binge watching stuff, and suddenly gone, and there was like nothing I could do to fight them. I just had to wait until they're over. And this I was convinced was because of the tumor, also the hormone change, the tumor. And of course now the tumor is out. It's not just everything's gonna change. I mean, I still need to get my hormones balanced. I mean, I have fucking hot flashes like crazy and stuff. So my hormones are out of whack. Yeah. So it's I need to give it more time, but it's hard to go through depression, of course, when you try to heal up, and oh my gosh, you just can't take anything anymore. I just forgot there was something else I wanted to say. I think I also like the mint. Sorry. The texture is a bit rough, and I move it around on my tongue, on my palate. It kind of gives me a massage. It makes me feel. Yeah, I still can't really open my mouth. It's been 2 weeks. I had surgery on the 11th, 2 weeks ago. It's getting better. Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh. Also, my glasses. Oh, my face is not that swollen anymore, but my nose still is. And it hurts. Here, I kind of have to figure out just this little weight. So you get so sensitive. You don't have little boo-boos anymore. Like everything is just, your sensation. You feel it like so much. Like here, I found like a little tiny cyst or something. Tiny. Oh yeah, here. And it's like, it's so little. But as I said, you're so sensitive. I feel like there's this fairy tale story. I don't know if you guys know it in English, or it's like the princess, and she sleeps on like tons of mattresses stacked up, and there's one, so they need to figure out which one is the real princess. They put a pea underneath like 10 mattresses or something. Then they invite like all these princesses, or the ones they claim to be princesses, and all of them sleep great except for one. She just can't sleep because that pee underneath 20 mattresses or whatever she feels. That's how I feel. Like every little tiny detail I feel, you get so sensitive, like and I already before surgery, I'm with a lot of things, I'm so hypersensitive. Now this, I actually thought it would be the opposite, that I wouldn't be that sensitive anymore. Also, I really like to eat the stem. Yeah, that's I know. Also something, lip balm, a must. Oh, I can actually kind of do it again. Actually, let's put some on first. Oh, fuck. And what I couldn't do, what I should be able to do, or at least a little bit. Let's see, is there enough light? Oh yeah, you see? Ha! Can do that again. It's still here, pulling, like this side. It's like, ooh. Still not all the way healed up, but that's nice. But I can do that again. So lip balm is also something you really want. Yeah. And it's so boring. It's so boring. Well, also with depression, you just don't want to do stuff. Everything costs so much energy. Even like, yeah, so it's, but Paul he always goes into the jacuzzi at the gym for his knees. He talks to people there. So he talked to someone, an older person in his 70s, but he used to work in the medical field. And yeah, Paul and others, they always keep saying brain surgery. I didn't have brain surgery, it's a gland. But yeah, if you look it up, you have the brain with the hypothalamus, that is the brain, and then from the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland is dangling down. So it's really in the middle of your head. So, and of course, when they drill a hole up your nose there, or like even 3 holes, so they get through. That's like, and all the stuff they do, your brain gets traumatized. Yes, they don't do actual stuff on your brain, but your brain is so involved, of course. So that guy in the jacuzzi said, oh yeah, for brain surgery, you could say head surgery or whatever, it's totally normal. For like 2 weeks is like bed rest. And Paul tried me to walk, go for walks, or also in the papers it actually says as soon as possible you should be able to walk around and do stuff. And for me it was just much harder, and I felt so pressured, like by now shouldn't I already be outside, just like for 5-10 minutes, walk around a little bit. But when Paul came home today and told me that he said, oh yeah, it's totally normal, you just need more rest, more bed rest. Also, I didn't sleep for so long. It kinda felt so good to hear that. Like, oh, okay, because it's so, the brain, it takes so long to, to recover. It's different than any other surgery. I had surgery, well, I was 5 years old when I had surgery in my eye, so I don't remember my left eye, but it was just the muscle, so I had a lazy eye. So they worked on the muscle, not on, yeah, it's different. So I apparently recovered very well from it, not like this. But the brain is just, yeah. So that really helped. Give me like reassurance. Oh shit, so today's Saturday, barely Saturday. Ooh, that's a strong one I just got. On Monday, we're gonna drive to the Bay Area. In a way, I'm looking forward to it because, like, oh, it's a change. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to go. I'm not fit for it, but I need to go see the doctor. Of course, I have a list of all the questions. I'm always excited to see good doctors. I'm excited because then, yay, maybe they can help me. So I'm excited to actually, yeah. So I get out of the house. And then of course I probably won't feel good. The drive down there is probably, I need sunglasses. I need to, yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. But I don't have time to be like depressed or bored. No, I don't know. It's just it's good to get out of here. Or then, especially when I come back, maybe then, oh, I'm back. So it's good in a way. I'm looking forward to it, but also in another way, I hope I have a good moment. Then we'll see. Just take it how it gets here. Me and my mint. Oh my gosh. It's almost empty. Anyways, sometimes I just drag along because I feel like as long as I'm still recording and like talking, I'm less alone. Yeah, but I know it'll get better. I know I'm strong, even though my body's very weak and very sensitive. Maybe more sensitive than the average. I don't know. But I know I'm very strong, and it just takes a long time. Yeah, what I really would like to do is get a blood panel and a hormone panel. Yeah, this is something I hope after we see the ENT, we're gonna ask him if it's okay if I can go back to my doctor, to my neurologist, because I want to see him, and then he should order for me blood panel and hormones, because I mean, my sodium gets tested, but what the fuck, there's so much more. Maybe my magnesium is totally off, and if I just get my magnesium back to normal, I feel already a little bit better. Or maybe my B2 or my B12, or, like, I'm sure there's also bigger stuff like hormone, but maybe even with just vitamins and minerals, if I can tweak those, if I see numbers like, oh, okay, I should supplement with this and that, maybe I can help get more energy and like get more stabilized. So I really want to get that done. And I wanted to shower, but it's too dangerous right now. Oh, good. Air is coming. Okay. I'll say, here. I have this is also one of my oldest. Lolo. Wait, was it with 2L or 1L? I think it's Lolo.